Vet centers are across the country and continue to help military and veterans and their families. Moses Gloria is with the Raleigh Vet Center and joins me now. Moses quickly explains some of the services that are available.
So the Vet Center, first and foremost, is a counseling center. So we provide services to three types of eligibilities at our Vet Center. First and foremost is our combat veterans and their family members. We can see both active duty and veterans that have gone out, regardless of discharge. So that's one unique thing about us compared to the rest of the VA is if they served in a combat zone, they can receive services at our facility. Our other two eligibilities are military sexual trauma victims, so themselves and their families can receive services at our facility. And our last eligibility status for our Vet Center, which a lot of people don't know, and hopefully they won't ever have to use, is bereavement counseling. So those services are available for family members that lost a service member during the line of duty, either through a training accident, wartime, or by suicide. As long as it was done while on duty or active duty, those family members can receive bereavement counseling at our Vet Centers. So the type of services that are provided at our Vet Center is individual counseling to group counseling to different types of therapy. The latest and greatest as far as compensated, work compensated therapy, CBT, which is kind of processing therapy, to recent couples or family. What's the unique thing about our Vet Center is that we actually have a family therapist that can provide family services for children, siblings, parents, even significant others. So we're not as constrictive as the rest.
What are some of the other ways that the Vet Center is different from the big VA?
Okay, so we have several Vet Centers throughout the state of North Carolina. We have one in Charlotte, we have one in Raleigh, Greenville, Greensboro, and Jacksonville. What's unique about these facilities is that unlike the rest of the VA, we can actually see folks outside our base location. So a lot of the different vet centers, depending on the geographic area, the needs of the veterans in the community, they go out and have these outstations where they perform therapy at certain locations. Like once in the past, the Raleigh Vet Center has participated in actually providing counseling services on campuses at NC State and Wake Tech, or at outstation at like American Legion Post down in Roxborough, for example. So depending on the needs of the community, the Vet Center has the ability to see folks in different areas and also at different times that are normally not provided by the rest of the VA. So traditionally 8 to 4:30 is usually the office hours of most federal facilities, including the VA outpatient clinics, and even at the medical center when providing services, but we provide after hours and maybe even weekend services based upon the needs of the veterans in our community to receiving these services. So that makes us unique as far as our difference between us and the rest of the VA. The other thing too is regardless whether or not you're service connected or not, or by your discharge, as long as you fit our three eligibility criteria of combat, military sexual trauma, or bereavement, you can receive free services regardless of the situation, so it doesn't matter. So besides that, most of our staff are veterans themselves or combat veterans themselves. And like I said, we have a family therapist, which is unique compared to the rest of the VA medical center side of the house or what they operate.